I have one of the great athletic directors in the history of the CIAA. You are
Mike Bailey, Virginia Union University.
Mike, tell us about the upcoming men's and women's basketball tournament. Your perspective on where your team should be, and any other intricacies that you want to share with us as it relates to the basketball.
The women's program right now, they're in transition. They played on yesterday. They were in the game against Elizabeth City, but they didn't pull it out. But that's tournament play. But I felt good about the competition. I felt they played hard and we had the energy. So we'll go back to the drawing board and see what happens next year and try to put together a decent season.
Tell us about your perspective as it relates to the men's program.
Men's program, pretty much on top again. They split with Bowie in the East. Coin toss, so to speak, gave Bowie a championship, so we live with that for now. We split with them in the regular season, but overall, I thought we had a pretty decent season. I know they're about 700 winning percentage, and they're doing really well. So, got some newcomers on the team, mixed with some veterans, so just trying to feel the right combination to get things done. So I think they'll do pretty well in the tournament.
Give me your perspective on being a former Virginia Union football player, and then going on to athletic director, and then moving on to head coach.
Wow, I don't know how many people have done that, but for me, and being a Union graduate, it kind of gives me a feel for the ground, so to speak, and the environment, and just puts me in a position to receive a lot of help throughout the campus, because I feel like I got a grasp on all of the powers that be, so to speak, and the people that are in charge that can really help out. So I feel good about that, and it's a family environment, so everybody wants success, and we try to focus on doing the small things that will help to winning in all areas, not just in competition. So that's a very good situation to be in.
Yeah, and I actually know a lot about the Virginia Union program coming up in the neighborhood. His uncle is
Willard Bailey, head football coach now at St. Paul's College.
Coach Bailey was an individual who's pivotal in my coming up. Actually was recruited to play defensive back and kickoff returns by the great Jesse Chavis and Coach Bailey. So
right.
we do have some history here.
That's right.
Tell us about where you project your projections for your football team for the upcoming season. 2010
should be an exciting season for us, but we have probably one of the toughest schedules that we've had in the last 25 years coming up in 2010. We actually open up with Winston-Salem State University, followed by Shaw. So that's about as tough as it gets. And then, of course, we have our 8-game conference schedule. So that's going to be a fight, but we look forward to it. Our goal is always to win the championship. So my biggest thing is, if you're going to win the championship, you got to play the best people. So I really wanted to line up the schedule where we felt like we had a really decent opponents in competition leading up to the championship game. So I think we'll be okay. We have our sophomore quarterback returning, Aries from the Virginia Beach area. Aries Bigelow English. He did a real good job for us for the last 4 games. He had us on a pretty decent win streak. And again, we were a coin toss away from participating in the championship game. So a lot of young guys on campus with regards to skill positions. We want to revamp the offensive line, get some new people on that, a couple of defensive tackles, and I think we'll be right back in the mix again.
You know, one of the things that I do know about this program, and through the telescopes of time, there have been quite a number of major Division I college players from the Richmond area, from the Virginia area, and throughout this country who have bypassed Division I football scholarships to come and play at Virginia. Speak to that. Can you speak to that?
I think the academic side of it is an advantage for us in dealing with Division I prospects. A lot of them don't really want to be in a classroom with 200 and 300 people. I probably would not have had success had I been in that environment. It's a little bit more comfortable when you sit in a classroom setting with 20 to 30 people, and the instructors actually get a chance to know you on a first name basis. So that's a really good balance for us with regards to the academic side, as well as the athletic piece with competition in itself. You know, we don't know what a Division II kid is. We go for the best student athletes wherever they are. So with that respect, I think that has been one of the reasons we've been able to have success with recruiting top quality student athletes. And knowing we can afford a really decent academic setting on campus, and know that they're going to be in fierce competition in our major sport programs, and they'll get the same media coverage because we probably lead all HBCUs with regards to TV exposure. So that kind of puts us in position as well as helping us market our program.
Tell us about some of your upcoming fundraising activities as it relates to the athletic. Give us a telescope of Dave Robinson, what his project is, and his role and responsibility as it relates to the athletic department.
Dave has a major role with regards to the athletic department. He's actually the associate AD, head of basketball operations, and he works closely with institutional advancement for fundraising efforts. I know two of the big ones he has pushing right now, the Round Ball Club with former players in our basketball program, men and women. And he's also helped us kick off the Gridiron Club, trying to get an outreach, all of the guys that participate in football. And I think pretty soon he's going to do just general fundraising again with all of the student athletes that have participated in the Virginia Union Sports Program. So I know that's his big three, and plus he's hands-on, he's getting the job done. He's got a lot of energy, probably matching the energy that he had when he was coaching. So we feel real good about that. Got a 30-year guy that knows a lot of people, and he's a gentleman, and he's going to work hard to make sure things happen the right way.
Yeah, his wife told me, Coach, I got a chance there to kiss my husband that I didn't have when he was coaching.
Actually gets a chance to see him probably a little bit more, but he has the same energy with regards to his new role, and we're excited to have him on campus and helping out in the community as well.
Give us a historical fact that you would want everybody in TV land to know about Virginia Union that separates Virginia Union from any other historical black college or university in America.
Our Christian base at Virginia Union probably far supersedes anyone's mindset with regards to the HBCU. On Thursday mornings, every day of the week, we have chapel service at 11 a.m. And for us, a lot of people attend church, and we have on campus, our master's degree program. But for Thursday afternoons, for us, it's a major part of our life on campus. So we get a chance. We get 2 shots at God during the week with regards to being on a first-hand basis with Him Sunday and Thursday. But chapel is really decent for us because it keeps us grounded and actually focused on why we're here at the university, and we actually get a chance to, participate with that along with the student athletes and the leaders on the campus. So that's what kind of makes us different. We really take that serious with regards to being a Christian institution, and we really try to do the right thing.
As a postgraduate, having attended Virginia Union, also there's a chapel credit. Speak to the chapel credit, which is a little different at Virginia Union in the way that actually works towards credit hours towards your graduation.
As I mentioned, being a religious-based institution, you do earn chapel credits for attending chapel, and it goes towards your degree. So everyone at the university that graduates, has a certain foundation with regards to accumulating a certain number of chapel credits. But very good program, and we're excited about it. We really feel like we're hands-on and that we're actually making a difference in young people's lives. That's what makes us different. I'm Mike Bailey at Virginia Union University, head football coach and athletic director. You're watching HBCU Sports Live.